It's one of those days that reminds you just how quickly everything can change in baseball. The New York Mets came into their series finale against the Washington Nationals expecting to focus on the field, but instead, the headlines were dominated by a wave of roster moves that could shape the weeks ahead. And it all starts with a tough blow. Luis Robert Jr., one of the key bats in this lineup, has officially been placed on the 10-day injured list, retroactive to Monday. The diagnosis: a lumbar spine disc herniation. Not just a minor setback, the kind of injury that raises real questions about timing, recovery, and rhythm. And he's not alone. The Mets are already dealing with a growing list of offensive absences, including Francisco Lindor, Jorge Polanco, and Jared Young. That's a significant chunk of firepower missing from the lineup, and fans are starting to feel the weight of it. But in baseball, when one door closes, another opens. Enter Eric Wagaman. Claimed off waivers just days ago, Wagaman now finds himself back in the big leagues with a chance to make an immediate impact. With experience across both corner outfield and infield positions, he brings versatility, and maybe, just maybe, a spark this team desperately needs. Still, the changes didn't stop there. In a move that surprised many, Carl Edwards Jr. was designated for assignment, and this one stings. In limited action, Edwards had been quietly effective, delivering 6 solid innings across 2 appearances. The kind of steady presence every bullpen needs. Fans online didn't hold back. Some called it a confusing decision, while others pointed out the harsh reality of roster rules. Edwards is out of minor league options, leaving the Mets in a tough spot. Now, they're left hoping he clears waivers and chooses to stay. Taking his place is Austin Warren, a pitcher who's shown flashes of promise in his short time in the majors. There's upside there, but also uncertainty. And that's really the story of this moment. Because beyond the transactions and headlines, there's a deeper concern building: stability. The Mets' bullpen is already starting to feel like a revolving door, especially with multiple long relievers cycling in and out. And in a season where consistency often defines contenders, that kind of instability can become a real problem. So now, as first pitch approaches in Queens, the focus shifts back to the field, but the questions linger. Can this reshuffled roster hold together? Can new faces rise to the moment? Or will these injuries and tough decisions come back to haunt them? Because in baseball, it's never just about who's on the roster. It's about who's ready when everything is on the line. Hamare Channel Co. Subscribe Karna Mat Bulna.